happened here. Yes, something happened. So yesterday I did Libras, and like I got all the way done and realized it did not record the whole thing. Yeah, my computer is full. So anyways, we're gonna start this again, but oh my heck. So what I did is I did leave all the cards back. I left them on the table because I always do that after my read, just in case something like this does happen. So anyway, I'm going to get started. And what I see here now, just so you know, this card pull here is on the dark side. When I say it's on the dark side, this is very dark. If you don't feel like you can handle it, please go ahead, click off now. I don't see this as, well, basically the main narrative of it. I mean, it's dark, it's wicked, okay? This card spread, it takes a powerful narrative form of destructive manipulation, okay? Deep emotional pain, and the messy process of a forced awakening as well. The first card that came out here is the Devil. This card, when it came out, it came out in reverse, okay? Which, it's about, breaking free from chains. But this person, in their darker manifestation, indicates denial of one's own shadow. Okay, so this is the darker side of this. So this could very much be you, Libra. Okay. So Libra, if this isn't you, then this would be a Leo. But because I have Leo that came out, and I'm going to show you all these cards after I'm done going through this set of 4, okay? I feel like this is you, just because you're the one that came out in reverse when I was pulling the cards here. So this Libra is deeply bound to a toxic habit. Possibly could be a person, could be also an illusion, but is lying to themselves and also to others about this truth, okay? So it's like the chains are still there, and they're being operated covertly and also hidden beneath a false pretense of what you would perceive as one's freedom, okay? But the next card that came out here is the Tower. The Tower is one of the most destabilizing cards, okay? This means there's a sudden, chaotic upheaval. This is destruction and a complete shattering of a false foundation as well. It's like the illusions can no longer be sustained. This will be, Libra, a sheer trauma and shock of a sudden collapse. A truth will hit like lightning, violently tearing away defenses, ego constructs and relationships also that were built on a lie. Okay? This is to where any choice to ignore reality, it'll be stripped away. Okay? Reality will absolutely strike. This next card here, this is the Three of Swords. This is such a cold card. The shadow of this card is like a piercing heartbreak, okay? It's sorrow, it's betrayal, it's deep emotional wounds. And so this is, I believe, Libra, you may have been a part of causing a piercing heartbreak for someone and sorrow for them and betrayal. And I believe it's for between this Sagittarius and this Leo. I'll show you the cards later, like I said. So what this is this card is an immediate fallout of the Tower's collapse, okay? The dark side of this card, it's the devastating pain of separation and the cutting realization of a betrayal. Okay, so it's one or two involved or other people seeing around the situation the cutting realization of the betrayal. This is where the mind penetrates the heart with a brutal clarity, okay, which will force others to sit in a raw, unmitigated grief and a crushing disappointment of what has been broken. The next card that we have here, Libra, is the Seven of Swords. Okay, now this came out in reverse. So it looks like someone here, could be you, Libra, got caught in the act and are now forced to confess. This is a total failure of a deception that one tried to get over on, okay? Even worse, Libra, this individual refuses to learn from the betrayal. So instead of generally coming clean, this individual just returns to deceptive behaviors out of desperation and just dragging out a toxic situation and a deep sense of lingering cowardice. This is like someone that tries to fix the wreckage that he caused, you know, using the exact same manipulation tactics, therefore never learning. The same manipulation tactics that caused the initial collapse in the first place. This story is basically a narrative of how would you even say that word? Well, I don't know if I can even say it right, but it's maladaptive. Yeah. It's like maladaptive coping mechanisms. Yeah. Yeah. Meeting an inevitable day of reckoning. That's what this is. So this is an individual that has been living a lie and harboring a hidden toxic attachment, which triggers a violent, unforeseen destruction of this individual's stability as well. This collapse brings acute, piercing emotional suffering, and this final card also, it warns of deceit being laid bare. You know, it tells of someone's confessions being forced, but also still having the temptation to just slide right back into those same deceptive, dark patterns. This is an individual that has a demonic attachment. Okay? Now, Libra, take it as it may, but you're the one that did come out in reverse here. Okay? You came out in reverse. And then we have a Leo here that came out. And we have Sagittarius out here twice. Okay? Now also Mercury came out, meaning that there has not been confession to this Sagittarius at this time, or the other party. So this is a situation where someone is getting caught red-handed. Okay, so that they're forced to confess. So Libra, like I said, if it isn't you that is being forced to confess, then it is this Leo. Now, this Sagittarius here has a very strong intuition here and may use divination for insight as well. And I feel like someone here may have been using, abusing divination to find out about a union. Someone here also has had an awakening or having an awakening. The Sagittarius is very creative and has ideas, a great imagination, and someone wanted to come in and destroy it. Not only that, but take from this rich guy and his abundance. So whoever this person is that had wealth, okay? I'm just going to say it's you, Libra, okay? But, you know, like I said, take it as it may and don't get offended by me using a specific sign. This, you know, this is my channel and I'll do whatever I want. Okay, so anyway, I say I do what I want, but I'm say that because I'm doing what I feel, okay? But, yeah. Also, too, here, as I was doing this, another read, you know, when it wasn't recording. So it was showing that the Sagittarius is someone that is a rising star, and that this individual is very sweet and compassionate individual. And this person ran from the situation, escaped it, literally escaped this situation, because someone here was trying to make this individual a victim and causing him sorrow, grief, and sadness. Okay? You know, but the emotional pain is not there. It's gone. You were trying to take this person's protection. And also trying to take this person's fated destiny from them as well. You were being someone that was bringing war against this person. But what's hidden is coming to light if it hasn't already. Okay? It's basically just out. I also had pulled these. We have the devil again, and we have the sun next to the devil. So the devil, obviously, you know, it's the toxicities, the bad habits, and, you know, being chained to a pattern and a cycle, which no one is really chained to it. We can break free anytime, right? We can change. And that's the beauty of the sun. But what's happening here is the one that was causing all this devilish behavior, causing the wars here, that truth is, you know, coming to light. This is the light being shown on the darkness here. Also, too, this card came out in reverse. This is losing you taught me love isn't about possession, because someone here was trying to put this Sagittarius in a cage. And so maybe now someone here is learning that that is not love. Love does not try to control and possess another individual's life. Love doesn't try to take another's life, doesn't try to take their joy and their happiness and their free will. Okay? These cards also came out. If anyone's interested in my decks, I have the biblical do's and the don'ts, okay, on my website, divinepathoracle.com, and also my inspirational spiritual cards of wisdom, okay? So we have 1 John chapter 3, verse 12. Do not be like Cain, who belonged to the evil one and murdered his brother. And why did he murder him? Because his own actions were evil and his brothers were righteous. Now, this card did come out as well, which came out in another reading that I did. I'm not sure which one. It could have been Capricorn. But this was a story, or it could have been Leo. I don't know. But this was a story of someone took someone else's life. Okay? So I don't know if this was possibly someone close to them. Okay? And there was like some kind of rivalry going on. We also have Matthew chapter 15, verse 4. God said, honor your father and mother, and anyone who curses his father or mother must be put to death. So we don't curse anyone. That's the whole point here, okay? We don't curse anyone. So someone obviously was trying to curse another human being here. The key to God is an open door. Christ is the key, and no one gets to the Father except through him. Yeah, because he's the truth. what Jesus taught is the truth, and it's written. That's an actual scripture. No one gets to the Father except through Christ. And the reason being is if one isn't following in the way of Christ, then they don't get through. Okay? Jesus is the key. All right, because remember, he was the one that came to tell us the truth, right? To follow. All right, let's go ahead. Let's get some letters, okay? Yeah. I feel like there's one initiator in this group dynamic, okay? There was one specific individual that started all the conflict. Okay, we have the letter I, the letter Y, the letter E, and the letter H, and we have the letter E again. Okay. Let's see what else we get in here, okay? See what other kind of messages. Divorce. Experiencing a breakup. Someone may be currently going through a divorce at this time. Could be a Leo or a Libra. Okay, we have a Taurus here. We have a lot of people around this situation, okay? And we got a Scorpio around. Lots of people. Gemini, Sag, Libra. All right, let's see what else we got, guys. Honeymoon. Honeymoon phase, attending someone's wedding. Okay, so someone may be attending someone's wedding soon. And someone may also go on a honeymoon. Moving, change of residence, moving in with your partner. Okay. Somebody's getting a divorce. Probably to be, hold on. Okay, health issues could arise also. Yeah, someone's divorcing one person and then wants to commit to another. So they could end up, you know, getting married, going on a honeymoon, and then moving in together. Okay? Yeah. Someone may have been gambling. In the last read, the one that cut off, Nevada came out. Okay, someone felt like they needed some space from the situation. Okay. Mm-hmm. I dream about a future with you, okay? What's the point of all of it? Okay. My love for you is stronger than ever. Can you hear me whisper your name? I wish you were next to me. Okay. right. Also, too, in the last one, liar came out. So I feel like somebody here lied. Someone here was a liar. You'll be traveling soon. Someone here will be traveling soon, okay? All right. I wish I could be fully honest with you. Oh, see, here's the, look, here's the Nevada. I had just set it on top when I was kind of clearing some of the cards. Yeah. They didn't leave all of them out. I just left the most important. Oh, is there someone by the name of Michael that's important? Michael? All right, let's see. I can't come to you now. Okay, someone can't come now. And the reason why is they're probably healing from a divorce or they're experiencing it, okay? If this isn't a divorce, then this person's going to separate from somebody, okay? Okay, Delaware could have something. Got the elderberry bush that's been coming out lately. Okay, we've got the fall here. Isabel tied her to a chair in Connecticut. Okay. I need rehab. Does someone need to go to rehab? Okay. Ooh, someone's going to prison too, by the way. There could have been church that was significant in this. I joined the group to attack you because you didn't love me back. Ooh, okay. I stole money and then I hid it. Okay. There's a court official. Someone could be Pentecostal, and it could be the judge, because there's a judge involved, court official. Church of Assembly, someone could belong to that church. And the Bilderberg group. And someone could be Hindu. Okay. All right, what else do we need to pull, you guys? Okay, so what was going on here? Someone was dirt digging. They were looking for dirt on the Sagittarius. Possibly even the Libra. Okay, but this came out almost basically in reverse. So there just wasn't anything found. Someone was not happy with someone's happiness. They didn't want someone to be happy. And they wanted this person to have a bad reputation, but it's in reverse. So this person, they didn't find anything to give this person a bad reputation. Yeah. Yeah, and someone can't travel right now. That's why it's... So I just saw it again in reverse. So, okay, well, I hope this helped you, Libra. Okay. Anyway, I'll see you again soon. Bye.